Ladies and gentlemen, there are people who walk into your life and leave as if nothing ever happened, as if you were just a fleeting moment, easily forgotten. But then there are people like you, those whose presence leaves a mark so deep that it lingers long after you're gone. Today I want to talk about the undeniable truth that no matter how hard they try, they won't ever be able to forget you. You see, when you give your heart and soul to someone, when you offer your kindness, your time, and your love without expecting anything in return, you're giving them something irreplaceable. You're giving them a part of yourself that no one else can replicate. And even if they walked away, even if they let you go as though you didn't matter, deep down, they know that you were different. They know that what you brought into their life was special, and that's something they'll carry with them for the rest of their days. They may have taken your kindness for granted, assuming that it was something they could find anywhere. They may have treated your love like it was just another passing thing, something easily replaceable. But here's the truth, people like you are rare. Your kind of love, your depth of care, your unwavering support, they're not things that come around often. And once they realize what they had in you, it'll be too late. They'll move on with their lives, thinking they can fill the void you left behind. They'll try to find someone who laughs like you did, who understands them the way you did, who shows up for them with the same consistency. But they won't find it, because no matter where they go or who they meet, no one else will be you. You see, there's a certain magic in the way you love them, in the way you were always there with open arms, ready to lift them up when they were down. You brought light into their darkest moments, offered a shoulder when they needed to cry, and stood by them even when they didn't deserve it. It wasn't because you were weak, it was because you were strong enough to give, even when they gave nothing in return. They may have thought they could move on without a second thought, but life has a way of reminding us of what we've lost. It'll hit them in those quiet moments, when they're alone with their thoughts, that they had something precious and let it slip away. They'll hear a song that takes them back to the memories you created together. They'll be in a situation where they desperately need someone who truly understands them, and they'll realize that no one gets them the way you did. They'll search for you in others, hoping to recreate the connection you had, but they'll only be met with disappointment. Because what you gave was unique, it was pure, genuine, and came from a place of true care. You were more than just a moment in their life. You were a chapter filled with love, warmth, and selfless acts that they'll struggle to find anywhere else. It's easy for people to walk away, thinking they can forget the ones who cared the most. But over time, they'll come to understand that not everyone will be there for them the way you were. They'll start to miss the little things, the random text checking in on them, the way you always knew when something was wrong, the comfort of your presence when they needed it most. They'll come to realize that no one else will ever make them feel as safe, understood, and valued as you did. They won't forget you, not because you're haunting their thoughts, but because your kindness, your love, and your presence left an imprint on their soul. You were someone who gave without hesitation, who cared without health limits, and who loved without conditions. That kind of energy doesn't just fade away, it stays with people, reminding them of what they once had and what they can never replace. So let them live with that realization. Let them understand, even if it's too late, that they lost something truly rare. And while they're searching for you in others, you'll be thriving, stronger and more radiant than ever, knowing that you were always enough. They may have let you go, but they won't ever be able to forget the impact you had on their life.